Aye, aye.
With the daily updates, you can't make up, it's the Black Isle Correspondent. She lives in Fort Ross and tells us what goes on. If your isolation causes desperation, try the Black Isle Correspondent. If you're feeling grumpy, you'll find some company here.
It's hard to know what the right outfit for today is. I have, of course, got my dangers and my worky jumper on, but I've also got the paffat on because it's freezing. There's absolutely no warmth in the yellow anorak for the outdoor activities. However, it is kind of sleety, so I've got the hat and the paffat on, but no waterproofs. Got my toppers on. There. Minging, freezing, like sleety, horrible weather. A proper dreich, wintry day. So I don't think it's really the day for fixing the lid of the log pile, which is sad because you know I love a jobby. So what I think we'll do is take some more logs from the log pile into the sheddy to give them a chance of drying out. I'll get the barra. Now, in the orange Sainsbury's plastic bag that I use, technical equipment of course, for transporting the dungers and all the work gear around, I keep these, oh nice, sort of mesh back, whatever that is, plastic gloves. The Hex Armour 6006, 9009 or 6006 gloves that Murdo gave me, 9009 it says, which might be good for handling logs, but I've also got my heavy duty yellow leather gloves. I tell you what, I never in my life thought I'd have an actual array, like a selection of worky gloves. There's something quite nice about having the right tools for the job. I think maybe the yellow leather gloves are going to be the thing for this because we're handling splinters and that, and there might be a bit of warmth in them. They're kept in the sheddy. I don't know if you're familiar with the equipment storage in the sheddy, but there's a big box. Oh, here, hang on. Actually changed since I was last here. It used to just be like the cone of shame and the hard hat that you'll be familiar with. It's now got a pan with jar lids for Mum's jams. Here's the gloves. Oh, this is something that I did last summer. And I tell you what, I was absolutely raging with myself that I didn't film it. Built these shelves in here for Mum to store the jars and bottles, the empties, before she starts all the preserving. And so far, they're still standing. Anyway, we've got the gloves. The frustrating thing about the lid having come off this is that the stuff that's at the bottom there were some of the logs that were stashed in the original lockdown. Some of those have been stacked and drying out for like nearly 2 years now. I think if we can get some of them into sheddy and dried out, not all is lost. Some of these are dried properly. Rain hasn't got to them. It's great news. It smells great. A turnip. Lots of the ones from a little bit lower haven't even got touched by the rain. Magic. And look what's happened. The sky's gone lovely and blue, like in most directions. Maybe I should give the lid a go. The sides are 2 wooden pallets. There's this wooden, what's that, like a fence post thing, holding those ones in place. But I can see no such pole on the side where the top pallet has fallen. Now, could be because there wasn't one originally. Ah, hang on. It's like being a detective trying to work out what's happened here. Look. A screw. Now, what would that have been screwed into? The lid? The fence at the back? Is that a screw hole there? By Jove, I think we've made some progress. It feels pretty solid. That's not going anywhere. But is that not coming in the way because there's logs piled against it? I think I've got an idea. Yes. Okay, good. Right. Do you know what? I think I might need to have a cup of tea. Have a think about it. Come back to it in a minute. Put the kettle on. I've been in and had a cup of tea. Put on my rack. Been down the basement for Dad's drill and some mood screws. And in the time it's taken me to do that, it started raining, sleeting again. I've said I'll do it. Up. Set down. And it was all yellow. Matchy matchy. Yes. Mum, look! Like that's just going diagonally.
Aye. It's just going to say it's not really a day for dinners. Do you want to come in and have a cup of tea? I think we need to leave it for another day. That needs more support.
Mum, don't we all?
Oh,
Put kettle on. An emotional support biscuit. Are you baking?
I am.
What are you making?
Well, it depends. It'll be rock cakes if they rise. If they don't rise, they will be flat earth cookies. So it depends. The oven's clear up.
Certainly not going to try and fix that. Not sure what that is. Galapagos or Maldives. Tasty either way. Catch us later. Ooh. We'll have